Contract can be terminated. Um, Contracts can be terminated under several different ways. Termination by performance, by agreement, breach, frustration, and operation of law. Termination by performance, both parties agreed on the performance levels between the two parties and the expectations and agreements within the contract. When this is not met by one of the parties, can be sued under breach of contract. Parties who partially perform their obligations will be able to claim the contract price, subject to the rights of the innocent party. Acceptance of partial performance, where the innocent party volunteers to accept the partial performance of the other party. If this happens, the parties have effectively abandoned the original contract and substituted with the new one. Termination by agreement. Termination under the original contract's express power to terminate. A contract may be terminated through the happening of an event as provided for in the original agreement itself. Cancellations of the original contract can be through mutual termination, when both parties agree to cancel the contract. Release, if one party has completed their undertaking and the other has not. Accordance and satisfaction, where the release involves the given some further consideration. The principles are often referred to as the accord and satisfaction of the contract. By substitute agreement, a new agreement is substituted for the old one. Contingent conditions. This party contract may make the performance of their own contract conditional upon occurrence of a specified event. Termination by breach. Types of breach: rejection of proposal or idea of the contract, breach in fulfilling the terms of the contract. Termination by frustration. The doctrine of frustration provides a lawful excuse for a breach of contract. The parties may trigger the doctrine only where some obscene events occurs that result in fundamentally different situations that complicate at time of entering into the contract. There are certain conditions that need to be met. Change to the nature of the contract and obligations of the party under the contract. The event was not fault of either party, and the event was not foreseeable by either party. It would be unfair to enforce the contract under the changed circumstances. Termination by law. A contract may be terminated independently of the wishes of parties by operation of law, such as an event of bankruptcy or a merger.